Today I'm visiting my cousins and relatives in Iran. These are my cousins. I've come to the city of Esfahan to see family. This is Ali Reza and this is Rose Gul.
My name is Rose Gul.
They both grew up here. We're exploring this historic district. Then I'm going to this famous square to have lunch with a cousin who grew up here but now lives in the US. After, I'm visiting this famous bridge where people come to sing with beautiful acoustics. Then I'm gonna see Ali Reza's office.
Uptin is my cousin.
As he works as an architect. At night, we're going to a family farm where I get to experience a slower pace than I'm used to. My great-grandpa had 11 kids, which means my mom has 10 aunts and uncles. Many of them live here. Today, we're visiting them.
My name is Rose Gul.
And my name is Ali Reza. Welcome to Esfahan.
Ali Reza was born and raised here in Esfahan. He's an architect with his own clients.
Welcome to Iran.
Then there's Rose Gul. She's a project manager who was also born and raised here. Her mom used to be an English teacher, so anytime I ask them to speak English, they look to her, the expert.
I'm your aunt, Zohre. One of the famous material in the world is the carpets and the rugs in Esfahan.
All right, let's go explore.
Let's go.
We are here in Julfa.
Julfa was established more than 400 years ago as an Armenian quarter. It's a historic area, but also mixed with modern vibes and many cool coffee shops as well. What's your favorite food? We come to this Biryani restaurant. Biryani is a very unique food specific to Esfahan. In fact, when restaurants make this, you won't see anything else on their menu because this is so popular. It's fried meat, usually lamb, served with onions and greens in a freshly made bread. It's quite fatty, but known to be the most famous food from this part of Iran.
This is a very traditional Persian tradition to have a little pool of water. That's not for swimming, but it's just kind of like a waterfall with plants and flowers in it. It brings me the childhood memory. I remember my grandpa had a house just like this with a little waterfall and a pool.
Next, we come to what's called Naqsh-e Jahan Square. This area dates back to 1598, and it's here where we go to the bazaar to meet up with Ali Reza's older sister. She now lives in the US and happens to be visiting back home after more than 5 years. She's brought her kids with her to visit her hometown and family.
My name is Sarah. I'm traveling to Isfahan after 5.5 years. I'm originally from here. But for the first time, I'm bringing my daughter and my son to this place.
And how does it feel to be back?
It's good, exciting, but lots of changes.
Don't ask me how, but we somehow find this unique restaurant in the back alleyways. We order kebabs that's served with bread or rice.
My name is Ava, and I'm 8 years old, and this is my 4th time coming to Iran. Food is really good.
درجه یک cousin درجه یک من.
Wow, merci. The bazaar is behind me, the mosque is over here. I want to really explore this place and get to see what is inside. This mosque was built when Esfahan became the capital of the Persian Empire. It's said to have 18 million bricks and nearly 500,000 tiles.
One of the most beautiful mosques in Iran.
The architecture symbolizes one of the prides of Persian design, and Ali Reza is very excited to talk about all the little details. Khaju Bridge. It's one of the historical bridges here on the Zayanderud, which is the large river. In the past, this place served as a meeting point for public meetings. It was built 370 years ago. The bridge is considered a token of Iranian and Islamic architecture. Today, it's a popular gathering place for families. It's also a place where people gather to listen and hear people pour their heart into singing.
Oh
Reza has made himself a home office. I come and see his new place. He's also excited to show us his new cat. He has his room in one area and his office in another. This is where he can have client meetings. We also get to see renderings of his upcoming projects that he's designing.
Wow.
At night, we go to my mom's uncle's farm.
This is sour cherry.
As someone who is admittedly living much of my life on the internet, I appreciate the slower pace of taking a walk through a family farm. Not just the nature I'm immersing myself in, but the joy it brings to them to see fruit growing or a new tree that was planted. I wish I could appreciate little things more the way that they can.
مرسی بفرما مرسی بفرما گرفتم آره مرسی ریخت
After exploring the farm, it's time for dinner.
Oh, Uptin, this is the rice. Oh my gosh.
آره ببین سینی بذار اون سینی نگاه کن مادر اونها
Welcome. Including the eggplant.